So, it's been a while since I've done an update. Let's get started. No. Let's try again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new edition of Chuck Talks About. Well, I'm not talking about Tron this time. I'm not talking about Star Wars this time. I'm talking about Disneyland. Disneyland, Anaheim, California. That's what I want to talk about today, and the reason is because of some new things, well, relatively new, that have come down the pike that actually affect people like me. What I mean by saying by people like me, I'm talking about YouTube people, channel people. I don't really call myself an influencer because, well, I don't have the audience base for that, and I really don't. I don't have that clout yet. But the channel's growing. The people are out there. They're subscribing, and we're getting slow gains, and that's fine and everything. But anyway, that's off topic. I know, stay on target.
Stay on target.
Some of the rules at Disneyland are going to change, and especially for ride protocols. From what I've read and from what I've understood over the last couple of months, they're going to start cracking down on handheld phones on certain rides. One of the rides in particular is Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of problems with people dropping their phones on the trackless ride system, and it disrupts the tracks and it damages the cars and everything if they run over the phones, and it gets bad. Okay, it gets really bad, and they also have to shut down everything so they can go retrieve the phone, come back, start up everything again, and this is why a lot of the time the ride systems go down. What they've done now is they've started to restrict having your phone in your hand during the ride. If you have it in your hand and you do not put it away, one, or two, don't have it on you at all, they will not start the ride until that occurs. The ride POV videos that you see are going to start to diminish some. Okay, I don't know if they're going to start cracking down on the GoPros or the little gimbal cameras that people have. I have one. I don't know if they're going to start cracking down on that, but I do know that the handheld phones while on the ride are going to start to be eliminated. The other ride that they're talking about is over in California Adventure, and that's going to be on, yeah, you guessed it, the Incredicoaster. For the same reason. Okay, a lot of the time people will hold their phone, especially at the launch portion of the ride, and I can understand why, because it's a lot of fun, and you get the zoom and whoosh, and yeah, and people don't hang on to their phone well enough, and it goes flipping behind them, and it could either injure somebody behind them, or it could land on the track, and it becomes a very, very expensive oops. Okay, so I can understand why they're doing it. Regardless, POVs on those particular attractions are probably going to be diminished greatly. I have not heard any word yet on Rise of the Resistance. I am expecting that one to be the same way. Reason again, trackless vehicles, something falls on the trackless track, as it were, and the vehicle runs over it, the vehicle can get damaged. Phone gets damaged, obviously. It becomes, again, a very expensive oops. In an effort to try to eliminate the closures due to guests' oopsies, this is what Disney has decided to do. From what I've read and from some of the feedback that Disney has been giving, or some of the announcements that Disney has been giving about this, is that they have been trying to make an effort to pick the low-hanging fruit, as it were, with ride closures and ride delays and ride shutdowns. And about 13% of ride shutdowns are caused by guests. Anyway, that's what I had for this time. I know that I haven't been doing a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, and I haven't been talking about a lot about Star Wars, and I tried to do that every week. And a lot's been going on here. A lot's been going on at home. We had just gotten back at the beginning of March from our trip out there to do Adventureland Day, and I'm certain that you have all seen the videos on that. If not, I'll put a link at the end of this video to one of those. Regardless, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're brand new, because we need you. We'd love to have you around. Anyway, thank you again, and we will see you sometime out in the park or out there in the galaxy.